Alright, today's video is how to solve an equation using your calculator. So what I want to start off with is actually working out a very simple problem just using plain old dirty old algebra. So here's the problem. Now notice my chicken scratch here, and this should get better as I do these things. As I experiment with new technology, I have something here I'm using, and it's, like I said, kind of squirrely, but that's the way it goes. I need to get this video out there so you can see how to do this. So let's start off with right here this equation, x squared plus 3x plus 2. Now this can be factored into x plus 2 and x plus 1. And when you solve it, setting x plus 2 equals 0, x equals negative 2. So that gives you one of the solutions. Here's the other one, x plus 1 equals 0, x equals negative 1. Alright, now if we do this on the calculator, what do you mean we? I should do this on the calculator. When I do this on the calculator, I should come up with both of these answers. So I'm going to do it. So let me move my calculator back in here. And here we go. I'm turning it on. And I first of all go to y equals, and let me put this equation in. I'll clear it. What I had here. X squared plus 3x plus 2. Alright. Nice. That's it. And let me get the window correct. So I go to zoom, and if I click on this thing called Z standard, this takes care of 90% of your window issues, setting your window up. So I suggest always going to Z standard first. Unless you know some information about setting your window, like I did in a previous example on maximum. So I hit Z standard and I hit enter, and here it comes, and there it is. There's my curve. Now I'm going to be showing you some things here on your calculator that you probably haven't seen before, and actually I'm just going to do it the simple one. There are many ways to skin a cat here, and right now I have what's necessary to do this problem. I have the curve. Now the bad part about this curve is I need to figure out where it crosses here and where it crosses here. I know from algebra that it was negative, what was it, negative 2 and negative 1? Or negative 2 and negative 1. But what I need to do is do this graphically. So I need to get this bigger right here. So I'm going to change my window size. And I go over here and let's change it to maybe negative 5. So I want to change it so I can see better. And let's change it to 5. And then let's change it to 5. And it's a matter of experimenting till you can see this thing. You have to get a fairly good view of it, otherwise not going to be able to do what's next to hit the solve button. Okay, here we go. It's still not very good. So what I want to do is, it's crossing here. So I'm going to blow it up some more. It looks like here's negative 1, negative 2, negative 3, so I'm going to make it bigger. And it looks like if I go between negative 1 and positive 1, that will give me a pretty good window. So let's, negative 5, that's fine. Let's change this to actual 0. Let's change this to -1. and change this to 1 and graph it. Okay, now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. You can see this. Now we can actually use the calc function. You have to be able to see it before you can do this stuff. So here we go. I'm going to hit second calc. And what I want to do is find this one right here. This is where it's crossing the x-axis. You can count this out here, 1, 2, but in some of the problems you can't see exactly what it is. So it's best to use let your calculator tell you. So second calc, and I want to hit a 0, so I hit enter. And then it says left bound. Okay, that means that I want to be on the left hand side of where it crosses the x-axis. So you see right here, if I were to draw this little line down here, I'm on the left hand side right now, somewhere on the left hand side. So I hit enter. I move on down this way because now it wants the right bound. Okay, I'm now on the right hand side of where it crosses. What I don't want is to be so far on the right hand side that I have 2 points in between the left bound and the right bound. You don't want that because the calculator will give you a bad, wrong, miserable answer. So let me go back over here. I just want to squeeze this 1 point in between the 2 bounds. I hit enter. We don't need no stinking guesses. And it comes back and tells me -2. Whoa, look at this. -2 right here. Okay, so we got one of them. Let's get the other one. You have to do these one at a time. Second calc. And I want to get a 0. And I enter. And here it says left bound. Well, I had to get the left bound over here. I had to be the left hand side. This point right here, I want to be on the left hand side. But I can't have 2 points. I have to own, like right here, I would have 2 points here between the left and right hand side. I can only have 1. So I move it past this point, enter. Move it over to the right hand side. Now I'm past this point, I'm on the right hand side, and I have 1 here. This point is not, I don't have 2 points in the middle of the bounds, so I'm in good shape here. Enter. And again, we don't need any stinking guesses. And we hit enter again. Now x equals -1. Using an expression that I don't know if is even popular now, but dude, we have solved this. See, x is -1. And at this point, I will once again conclude this video.